Well, the Southern Peanut Growers Conference was held in Panama City Beach, Florida recently. Peanut producers from around the Southeast converge on that resort town every year to focus on important issues facing growers and to reconnect with their fellow farmers. The Monitor's Mark Wildman was also there.
For most of the farmers in this room, the Southern Growers Peanut Conference is the most time they will spend off the farm the entire growing season. That's how important it is for them to network with other growers, hear from experts in the field of agriculture, and talk with the many vendors that are on hand. This year, growers from Georgia, Florida, Alabama, and Mississippi came in large numbers to the conference to gather important information about their livelihoods.
You know, what we do is try and give them not only a vision as far as production issues, but more global vision of the things that impact them and impact their farming operation and impact profitability.
Most commodity prices are very high this year, but with less than ideal growing conditions, many producers are facing some tough times back on the farm.
Our crop this year is going to be a up and down situation. We got a lot of late planted peanuts, which we feel maybe has lost potential to be 100% crop as far as yield is concerned. The stands are erratic. So that's going to cause some problems. We got some areas out from under the pivot that they didn't come up, and then the heat, weather conditions cause some of the plants not to emerge.
Still, optimism is very high, and with a long way to go this growing season, farmers are hoping for the best.
We have some beautiful peanuts too in some areas that has had rainfall or either had some good irrigation, but we're going to have a good crop when it's over. Maybe all the farmers will be blessed.
You think the climate in the Southeast has been hot? That is no comparison to the political climate in Washington, and that could make hammering out a new farm bill very interesting.
We're kidding ourselves if we think that we can balance the budget on 1% of the budget, which is what ag gets. You know, we get 20% of the ag budget, and nutrition gets 80%, but in the overall scheme of things, it only makes up 1% of the budget, and we can't balance it on the back of farmers.
The theme of this year's conference is Windows of Opportunity, and many feel that is very fitting, because not only does the future look bright for the peanut industry in the United States, but globally as well.
We're seeing unprecedented growth in global demand around the globe, and it's being spearheaded by developing countries.
With a growing middle class in China and other parts of the developing world, U.S. commodities seem to have a very bright future.
The middle class is going to triple in China over the next decade. That's going to lead to food demand that increases the primary asset in agriculture, land values, because it's a function of the value that that land can generate, and we're just expecting the prosperous time to continue over the next decade and beyond.
But as commodity prices rise, so do the cost of inputs, making it harder to make a profit. Every year at the conference, the Farm Press Peanut Profitability Award is given out. And this year, the winner from the lower Southeast is Georgia farmer Craig Freeman.
I don't have any secrets. We just kind of go by what the Extension Service recommends, and nothing that we do is probably any different than anybody else. May do it just a little bit different, but mostly everything we do is in the Extension Service guide, and we plant twin rows. The varieties that we use, Irrigator Pro is one of the tools that we use, and Auto Steer Tractor is probably, those things probably have done more than anything else to get the yields up.
His farm had tremendous yields, and he worked hard to maximize not only his quality, but his profitability as well. Reporting from Panama City Beach, Florida, I'm Mark Wildman for the Georgia Farm Monitor.